Alright, we're live.
Okay. Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday evening fun with the Rhotens, I think we're calling this, until we come up with a better title. We did get a couple suggestions, and we're mulling them over. So I'm going to try my best not to delete this video when it's all said and done. YouTube, for whatever reason, kind of changed my capabilities with my iPhone. I didn't used to be able to delete stuff with my iPhone. That would delete it off the channel too. But anyway, long story short, I'm going to try to avoid that this time. Yeah. So I don't have to do an immediate emergency Saturday video like I did last week. So if you guys haven't tuned in before, we're Dave, Eric, Dave, and Vicky behind the camera.
And I ought to get behind the camera and let Vicky come out here one time. We'll have to do that one of these days.
Yeah.
No, I'm good back here.
And Vicky back there shaking her head. No. She's the boss.
She is the boss.
And anybody cares about an update, my knees are doing fine. I'm doing walking a mile a day and climbing in and out of trailers and doing all kinds of stuff that I haven't been able to do. So things are getting better all the time.
Yeah, we took a trip to the dump today, and Dad was a huge help crawling in the trailer and pulling stuff out. So it worked out well.
Yeah.
Good.
I was moving a little slow and getting up and down off of stuff a little slow, but working better than they were 2 weeks ago. Better even than a week ago. So things are getting better.
Okay, so we are going to give a signed Gary V book away toward the end. Miss Vicky has got it all figured out how to do it. I'm not going to worry about it because when she tells us it's time,
I assume everybody knows who Gary V is, but if we got anybody that doesn't know, you better tell them who Gary V is.
Gary V stands for Gary Vaynerchuk. He is an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, owns tons of different businesses. I'm not actually, it's just the table.
And he gives advice to people just starting out as to best procedures to follow to build their business. So there's a lot of valuable information in his books and his videos.
Yeah, we've gotten advice from him that's worked out really well for us from a business standpoint. So anyway, we're going to do that toward the end. Second thing is on video 345, I talked about the 618 router, how the cord went bad and the cord is detachable, and I just ordered another cord, came in, and it worked fine. Well, Bruce Peters said maybe you ought to tell people how you found out it was a bad cord. And what happens is this area right here just went bad. So when I plug this back in, when you would do this with the cord, it would go on and off, on and off. So if you guys
got a broken wire in there.
Yeah, it's just busted right at this seam, which is, one of the reasons they put this on there to give it a little bit more support. But I had it wound up too many times that way, and there's a busted wire in there. So if you guys have a router that goes bad, the first thing I always check if the router doesn't go on is feel the switch and feel if the switch feels like something's gone wrong inside the switch. Sometimes the little spring can go bad or whatever, and it doesn't want to turn on and off. That's the first thing I check. After that, I'll check the brushes, and if those look fine, then next thing is I go to the cord.
Well, most routers don't have removable cords where you can unplug them. What model is this off of?
This is the 618, but
Right, on that, Jamie Saunders wants to know, is the 618 the same as the 616?
it's really close, Jamie. They look identical. The 618 is 2.25 horse, I think. The 618. The 616 is a horse and 3/4.
They have the same cord?
They have exactly the same cord, the same housing, everything. I mean, they look identical. this cord would work for either the 618 or the 616, even though I don't own a 616. I know by looking at it and everything. But it's just a less powerful version. In fact, the next big router I get, I think, is going to be the 616 because it's like $130, where the 618 is like 230.
230,
Yeah, it's way over $200. So I think the 616.
Yeah, 1 3/4 horse is plenty strong.
Oh yeah,
to do
absolutely.
anything we want to do.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. So anyway, but that's what happened there.
J.C. Palmer says he's been watching Gary lately.
Has he? Yeah, a lot of people do these days.
What's that?
Watch Gary.
Oh.
Watch Gary V. Okay, so next thing.
If I ask questions, it's because I'm a little hard of hearing and I'm not wearing a hearing aid. So sometimes Vicky has got a sweet voice, but she talks real low. So I have to say, what'd she say?
Not that he doesn't have them, because he does. He just chooses not to wear them.
So I want to show this sign and thank Luther again for this gorgeous piece. He actually sent me 3 pieces of this wormy maple that I did a review on not too long ago. Ambrosia maple or wormy maple. But the sign.
What a gorgeous board.
Yeah, I love the way that staining comes out on there. This has just got a clear. This is actually just the Krylon clear. Just really happy with it.
A little wormhole. There seems to be a kind of like a chocolate brown streak in there. It's just gorgeous, and absolutely beautiful.
That's from the beetle. The ambrosia beetle gets in there, and they have a fungus on their legs. I read all about it. In fact, some people sent me stuff, and that fungus actually just stains the board. So almost every place that you see that dark streak is where a beetle had got in there. Anyway. Vicky's still got to do the edging on it and finish it up, but that's what it looks like from there to there once it's all sanded. And but Ashley made a great looking sign. Love it.
Too.
Okay, so next, the biggest thing that we want to talk about tonight is you guys are probably familiar with the cutout patterns that we've been making for years and years and years. These are made out of 1/2-inch MDF. And these are made to cut your shapes with a template guide and a spiral upcut bit. And we've done a lot of videos. In fact, we have a whole playlist called Template that talks and then shows actually how to cut shapes using these cutout patterns. And we have talked about in the past that when you get one of these from us, make one out of HDPE and then set this one aside, so you'll always have this one as a master. Well,
the HDPE is high density polyethylene. You can buy that from any plastic supply store. You can find it online. It's what they make cutting boards out of.
Yes. So anyway, what we've decided to do is we are discontinuing all of our MDF cutouts. We're not making these anymore as of
the end of the weekend.
The end of the weekend. Yes.
Let's say the end
of the weekend. Yes. That will be the last time you'll be able to buy these. They'll be taken off of the website. However, the alternative is we have the paper versions of all of the cutouts. We have these paper versions that are $5. What do these cost?
25.
35. I
35.
think we raised the price on these.
Yeah.
And there's several different reasons that we're discontinuing those guys, but the biggest one is the packaging and the freight just kills us on it. And we just we come up with a better idea. So we have paper cutouts. These are laser cutout.
Same shape.
Exactly the same shape. $5. All of the different shapes that we have are $5. And on Monday's video coming up and Wednesday's coming up are 2 videos that are dedicated to show you exactly the whole process of taking this and making a pattern out of it, out of HDPE. We've never showed that before on video, how we actually make our HDPE patterns. We've only showed how we do the MDF. So we actually have a brand new shape. This is titled, the name of this is Fancy 1020. So this is our fancy shape, and it's basically 10 inches by 20 inches, which is, I'm going to make a sign very shortly using this. And so what I did was I made an HDPE pattern. And Monday's video and Wednesday's video coming up is going to be basically taking this and making an HDP pattern just like this. This is 1/2 inch HDP with a screw holes or screw pattern screws in it. But I'm gonna these two videos are going to be something you can always reference back in order to know the process that I use to make HDP patterns. And then from that point on, we won't have any cutout patterns available other than just the paper ones.
And if you have some questions about why make an HDPE pattern, I've got HDPE patterns that I made 25, 30 years ago, and I've probably made 10,000 pieces off of them.
Yeah.
And they're still just the same as when I started. That stuff just doesn't wear out. It's like I said before, it's what they make cutting boards out of. And unless you somehow screw up and hit it with a router bit, in your lifetime you're not going to wear it out.
Yeah.
Whereas MDF or anything else, any other kind of material, does wear out over a period of time. After a few hundred pieces, it'll wear out.
Doug Palmer says HDPE 1/2 inch 4x8 sheet is $750 in my neck of the woods. Where are you from, Doug?
$750. What do we pay for
Yeah,
HDP?
that's a little high. I think the last sheet I bought was like $400. So,
It'll last forever. So.
but it's been 15 years at least since I bought a sheet. So from 400 to 700 may not be too bad. But I don't. If you check with Laird Plastics, LAIRD, they're nationwide. And you don't have to buy a full sheet of it. I'm fairly sure you can get a half sheet.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of times they'll have, extra fall off, cutoffs that you can buy smaller than full sheets.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
But it is expensive, no question about it. But for something that unless you screw up and damage it some way, it's going to last a lifetime, literally a lifetime.
Now,
as opposed to a couple of years with something like this.
I would say that you're probably, before you start losing your shape on this, you're probably going to get maybe a dozen pieces, maybe 20 pieces, and then you're going to start getting compression on here from the router. But I mean, if that's enough for you, then just cut it out of MDF and stay with that, and cut another one when you need
make
to.
another one and another one.
Mike, I don't know how you spell it. SCHIENLE says Menards is
Shinley.
3/8 by 4x8 HDP panel for $99.
Well, 3/8 would be good enough.
Yeah.
You can make it out of 3/8. I like 1/2 inch. I've always used 1/2 inch, even in patterns for other items. I've always used 1/2 inch, but the truth is 3/8 would do.
You just have to make sure that the flange on your
Template guide.
on your template guide is not thicker or longer than that 3/8, so it doesn't hit your material. So that's the only thing that you would have to make sure of. And I guess you could theoretically.
How much did you say a sheet of that was?
$99. Was that a 4x8 sheet?
Even if you have to double it up, you got 3/4 inch. That still would be
4x8.
better than $400 a sheet.
Yeah.
So, but HDPE is really for the patterns that we make and for signs and things. HDPE is really the best.
We got a bunch of questions coming up, guys. So.
Okay, let's do it.
You want to go right to Q&A?
Well, there are questions regarding this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A
Bring
lot of people, let's see. Mike says, again, I can't say his name. Great idea. Looking forward to the video. I bought a couple of the older paper ones already. A lot of people got their bits. Very happy. Let's see. Crystal says, boy, my eyes are blurred. Crystal says, can I call you Vicky to get a membership on a credit card? He won't let me do it. I'll answer that later. Frank Jenkins says, check out your local commercial sign shop. Offer to buy some of their scrap.
There you go. Good idea.
Doug Palmer says, we'll try Laird. Can we cut that with our router?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm going to show you on Wednesday.
You'll see that on the video.
On Wednesday's video, that's exactly what I'm going to show you.
Do you always carve outside in the elements? Why don't you carve in your shop? We'll talk about that later, Karen.
It's just that I want to try and. I was carving all inside the studio for a long time, and with the camera and all that, I'd rather be out on the patio, even though this time of year it's a little chilly out there.
Mike says you pronounce his name Shen Li.
Shen Li.
Shen Li, yeah. All right. 2-pack, Grant Corrigan says 2-pack of HDPE cutting boards, 15 by 20 at Sam's Club is $8.98.
15 by 20?
Well, you can't make a 24 inch. You can't make a 24-inch pattern out of a 20-inch board.
Well, how big is that?
This
24.
is no,
23 and a half.
It's actually 21 and a half, I think. That's actually, it's just under 20 inches. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get it out of
You
there.
could always make the dog bone, the small
Sure.
ribbon.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
but
We have a lot of smaller patterns that you can get out of that material.
The shield and the different ones.
For $8.98.
Wow.
Why not?
Well, you might go on Alibaba too. A lot of the Chinese companies, you can probably buy it for less.
Well,
Now, I've got that great big cutting board down there. I don't know where I got that from.
and you might check Craigslist. You might check that Wish app. You might check eBay. Maybe somebody's got some on eBay, some scrap pieces. Any number of different places.
At any rate, HDPE is for permanent patterns. That's the way to go.
Okay, so one thing that I do want to mention on Monday's video, we just got done filming it today. I was wearing the lapel mic, and you'll see I did a caption on there. But you'll hear some scratchy. The sound is actually good, other than when I turn my head, because my chin was actually hitting my little lapel mic. So sorry about the sound on that. But yeah, the Monday's video will be all about how we transfer this over Monday and Wednesday's video and making it right out of HDPE. It's actually,
and I do most of my stuff in the shop. I don't go outside.
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple to do, guys. It's pretty simple. I really came up with a process, actually a couple different things that I hadn't done before. It's actually a really simple process. Now, could you do it with, could you cut this with a scroll saw? Sure you could. You could cut it with a scroll saw. I'm just not a scroll saw guy. It's not my thing. I'm a router guy. But I can tell you that this, the piece...
I'm sorry, 18 by 30, $26 on Amazon. That's Paul Coburn.
Is that half inch? Is that half inch, Paul? So, yeah.
Somebody wants to know if half-inch plywood would be all right to use as templates.
I don't know that I would use plywood, although they do make really good plywoods now, super multi-layered, very fine plywoods as compared to, I wouldn't just take the regular plywood. That was half inch? Yeah, see, there's some good prices for HDPE out there.
Yeah, you just have to hunt around.
But unless it's really, really good plywood, I don't know that I would use plywood. Not just the plywood down at Lowe's or Home Depot. Too many, it's just cheap plywood.
I've used plywood over the years. Back, 35, 40 years ago, I used plywood. It doesn't last. Not like HDP. You're better off using MDF than plywood.
Yeah.
So Deborah Edwards wants to know, can you make it so we can download the template after we buy them? No, I create those in my Corel Draw program. They're not saved as PDFs. They're through my Corel Draw, and I don't want to set up to where we have to.
Yeah, we don't do downloads as far as that goes. Yeah, we have them all done on paper.
Even if we did, they wouldn't be full size. You'd have to blow them up.
Yeah.
And it's more work than it would be to spend $5 for one of our paper laser cut patterns.
Yeah, yeah. What am I forgetting? Seems like I'm forgetting something.
You got more questions?
Well, yeah, we got a bunch of them, but
Keep going. Yeah.
Well, I know there's some that don't have anything to do with this.
Well,
so-
that's fine. You
Well,
know.
then let me go.
Okay. Yeah, if you've got more questions.
Let me tell you, we've got people from New York, Phoenix, Canada, Maryland, Alabama, Iowa. Let's see, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Probably have nice weather there. Florida, Kentucky, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, California, Texas, Clearwater, Florida, Montana.
We got a lot of people on here.
Missouri, Indiana. All right, Robert, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Puxatawny.
Yeah, that's where the
Puxatawny, that's where the groundhog
The
comes
groundhog.
out every year.
That's the groundhog.
Good groundhog. That's Robert Repine. Let's see. Eric, the worming maple pine looks awesome. I like the Nana's Castle too. Me too. I made it for my mom. Let's see. Indiana, Portugal, Florida. All right.
Wow.
Maybe Oregon, Utah.
Gosh, it's crazy.
Newport Park, California, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I feel like I'm on vacation.
Tennessee.
Really.
All right.
A lot of
Look at all the
places
places I've been.
I want to visit. Yeah.
Georgia. A lot of people saying Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year
New
to
Year, you
everybody.
guys. Hope you had a great holiday season.
Bruce Peters said, Vicki, I received my order today in the premium template. Thank you. You're welcome, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
A lot of people saying they just received their bits and that they're awesome. Marblehead, Ohio.
Oh,
The
Dave.
350 templates. Can you all make those bigger or on special request?
Th-
Call me and we'll talk.
350 templates.
The
Oh,
little templates.
oh, the little ones. Oh, yeah.
Most of the time, yes,
Yeah.
but the price is not going to be $350. So call me and we'll talk about it. Dallas, Texas, Iowa.
Can they email you?
I'd rather they called me.
Oh, okay.
Daryl Smith said, just wanted to thank you all during these live sessions. I've been carving for 3 weeks and have received 6 orders in the past week.
Good.
Darren Smith. Yeah.
Darren Smith. I
Way
just
to go.
answered. I just answered his email about a half hour ago. Congratulations, Darren. That's awesome.
Splinter Fingers Woodworking says, how much is the Live to Ride template? Are you talking about that right there?
This is $5.
No.
This one, until the end of the weekend, it's $35 plus $7.50 shipping. But
Which $35 or $7.50 is what they pay. $17 is what we pay.
yeah, it costs us about $17 to ship that.
Unless
But-
I ship it across the street, then it's only $11.
Well, I'll walk it across the street.
Yeah, I know. I just
Yeah. Anyway, it's really expensive for us to ship these, and we've been, it's just been. There's a lot of reasons we've discontinued these.
Well, it's been kind of like a lost leader. We break even. We don't make any money on them, but
yeah.
it just comes to a certain point in time where we just can't continue to do that. We don't want to double the price of the pattern, so we
Yeah.
figure this is a better alternative for us and for the customer.
And we're gonna.
Especially since Eric is going to show you how to make the patterns out of both MDF and the HDPE. Once you learn how to do it, you're a lot better off spending $5 for a pattern than $35 for one. That you're going to need to duplicate anyway.
And the cool thing is, it's really easy for us to keep adding on different shapes and new shapes. In order to add something like this on to the line, it's much more difficult. This is really easy for us to find new shapes and add on to the line.
And once you learn how to cut them,
Yeah.
it's just going to be better all the way around.
All right, Crystal Simpson says, "Can I call you, Vicki, to get a membership on a credit card? It won't let me do it without PayPal. It should let you do it, Crystal, with a credit card. PayPal is just our processor. PayPal should have nothing to do with it. But you can call me. You just call the shop.
Not right now.
Not right now. Call me Monday. Can we get it with a router?" Bull Jordan says, "Eric, before you guys rush off, please let us know about the Prime," I think you meant premium membership.
Okay, the premium membership. So basically, it's $9.95 a month. For that, you get 5% discount on all of our products.
On every order. It doesn't matter how many times they order a month. Just somebody asked me that.
Oh,
Is it
really?
Just once a month.
Yeah,
or
every
on
order.
every
5% off of anything that you order, every order, as long as you're a premium member. You also get a free template every month. Vicky comes up with a new template. This month is that little flying pig. However, you won't get shipped the template of the month until you have something. We have something else that we're shipping to you. And along that line, also free router bit sharpening. So any bits that you buy from us, with the exception of the spiral upcut, we will sharpen for free if you're a premium member. You just have to send them to us, and then and $7.50 to ship them back to you, return
$7.
shipping.
Not each, that's per shipment.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Okay.
$7 to
$7.
ship it
I'm always confused
Yeah.
about that. Anyway, $7 return shipping to ship them back to you. But and that if you've got 20 bits, I just ended up sharpening 15 bits for somebody. They're a premium member, and it costs nothing. All it costs them is $7 to ship them back or
And
return
if you're
shipping.
not a premium member, it's $7 per bit.
Yes, $7 per bit if you're not a premium member.
Okay.
So
Does that include the SC50?
it does
Yes.
include the
All right,
SC50.
we
Yes.
need to get moving. How do you stabilize weak knots in a board?
I either use that Star Bond thick CA glue, but any CA glue will work. It depends on the knot really, but if it's kind of loose, I like that. Or honestly, even resin. A lot of people just mix up a little bit of resin. Even that the Gorilla Glue, or they make a like a 5-minute 2-part resin epoxy. That stuff works. So
The only problem with that is you got to let it set 24 to 48 hours.
yeah, I love the CA glue with the accelerator because it's instant. As soon as you put that on there and you spray it with the accelerator, in 10 seconds you're ready to go. You can sand, ready to go.
Diane's here from Australia. Diana.
Hi Diana, I know Brad's back at work now.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite is really the CA glue, unless it's really huge gaps, and then resin.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Donald Spicer says I'm watching on my phone while my wife is driving, and we are headed to South Carolina from New York. Oh, drive safe.
Wow. Be careful.
Frank Jenkins says I'm carving on a mailbox post tomorrow. It's already in the ground. Would you use rigid or a DeWalt 611? I'm thinking rigid, easier to hold and control. Your thoughts? You did that one time.
You're gonna carve a post vertically,
That's in the
Frank.
ground?
That's already in the ground. Kudos, my friend. I've done that. Not with a post.
So have I.
I've carved a sign about the size of this thing that was set in concrete, and I carved vertically with a router. It's tricky. I think I would use the rigid because I think it's a little lighter, a little easier to control. Yeah, good luck with that, Frank. I want to see how that comes out.
All right. Bull is, I don't know, he's trying to make brownie points or something. He said, Miss Vicky, that was a gorgeous photo of you and Mr. Eric on Instagram. Such a good looking couple. We are.
That was actually that photo on your birthday.
Yeah.
We actually took that when we were up on the mountain when we did that giveaway.
All right. Carol, she wants to know how much will shipping be on the paper templates, paper patterns. We always charge $7.50, which will be negotiable as of the 27th of January. That announcement to come. Prices are going up.
Yeah.
So just giving a heads up, we're going to leave it at that.
It ain't gonna go up much though,
No,
but
we're going to leave it at that.
yes.
But try to order something else along with it. That way you're getting it free.
Yeah, so it's a $7.50 charge whether it's an order for $5 or an order for $500. Flat $7.50 if you're in the US.
Yeah. All right. Billy Morris says, yes, I ordered 2 paper templates. They work great. Carol
Good.
Graves says, love the paper pattern change. Much more feasible for everyone. Hello from Missouri. What does it cost if you aren't a premium member? Justin, if you're not a premium member, I'm assuming that you mean for sharpening router bits. It's $7 per bit.
Yes.
That's $7 per bit if you're not a premium member.
Yep.
Full?
And still $7 shipping.
But make sure that they're the bits that you
Oh,
bought
they
from
are.
us.
Yeah.
If they're somebody else's bits, we don't sharpen them.
All right.
And we don't and we don't sharpen the spiral upcut.
All right. Bull.
What's up, Bull?
We need to talk, buddy. Bull says, what is the spiral upcut used for?
Okay, so the spiral upcut is used, you'll see me use it on Monday's video. It's to cut shapes. That's the first reason to use it. The second reason is if you're doing outset letters like on that sign, but you want a flat background rather than the texture, I use the spiral upcut. Those are the two
That's because it's got a
operations.
flat bottom on it.
All right, Shane Timbered Owl says, do you sharpen the chamfer bit?
Yes.
All right, we got to get going because we're running out of time.
Do you want to mention the diamond hone? Are we going to mention that?
Well,
We're
we
going to
still
do
got
it.
a draw for
Yeah, we're going to do a video coming up in the next couple weeks where Dad and I talk about how you can use one of those little credit card sharpeners to sharpen your bits. But it's
For those of you who don't know, it's a little diamond. It's a hone, flat hone with diamond, impregnated with diamond. And you can use those to touch your bits up, and I'll show you how to do it. It's not as good as sharpening with a diamond wheel, but it's better than nothing if your bits are dull.
All right, Stan Meshik.
Yeah. Stan.
How do I find your website to order some letter templates? I typed in Old Dave 100, but now it has what I want.
So remember, guys, our website is makeawoodsign.com. That's where we have our supplies. Oh, he's getting answered. But the Old Dave 100, that's our YouTube channel. Two separate things.
Oh, thank you, Justin. All right, Sunny Wardale wants to know about military templates.
Okay.
I have tried military templates. They do not cut out without falling apart when cutting them 3.5 inches. We can raster them on wood, but that's a whole different story. They're not going to be used for layout templates. Anyway.
They can be used, we can make them, and you can take them after we've laser engraved them and use that as an applique on a sign. But to make a pattern to make those, they just don't come out right.
No, they fall apart.
They completely fall apart.
Charlie and Marlene Wooster says, what is the number of the video where you discuss cleaning router bits? I have all of yours and I need to clean them.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Send me an email and I'll send you a link. Send me an email with that question and I'll send you a link.
All
but,
right.
you know, the channel search will help you with that.
Okay. I should have done this 20 minutes ago. We're gonna end this in about 12 minutes. Everybody type in happy birthday Dave. He'll be 85 in a couple of weeks.
So that's for the book.
Better yet, this is for the drawing for the book. Type in 85. Not happy birthday, just 85.
And then
yeah, just everybody type in 85. We're gonna pick a number. There we go.
Here we go.
There we go. So
Here
just
we
keep
go.
going. All right, now.
Here we go.
Keep going.
All right. So
questions.
yes.
I was going to see more. Stan says, can you use your letters and make them italic by putting them at an angle? How many degrees difference are they?
They're not intended to be italicized. We can cut italicized letters if you have a special order. But to use our letters and try to tilt them and make them italic, it wouldn't work.
All right, before anybody starts requesting special letters, call me first, please.
Uh-oh.
We've opened up a Pandora's box there.
You stepped in it there, Deb.
Well, that's, before too long, I'll have another laser, I'll do them myself.
Well, it's not the laser, it's the creating them. Anyway, that's...
Yeah, but our letters are made to be straight up and down. They're not made to be italicized. Everything would be, they just wouldn't
The question was, could our letters be tilted and at what angle to be italic? And it wouldn't work. They wouldn't look good.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting people coming. All right, anything
Okay.
else you want to...
Let's see. So,
Mike Shenley says, one more comment like that and you might not make it to 86. Paul Peterson has signs made from cedar that keep graying before the year. Is that normal? before a year?
Cedar, by its nature, cedar grays.
What do
Take a
you-
look at a cedar fence and it just turned gray.
What are you putting on it, Paul?
If you put a finish on them, it doesn't do that.
Well, it all depends on the finish, I suppose. What kind of finish are you using? And what kind of, where are they at? Are they in direct sun? Are they, are they getting any shade at all? Are they out in the lawn where the sprinklers hitting them constantly? That has a lot to do with it too. But I like Czar water-based polyurethane.
Polyurethane helps that, somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as you said it, they typed it. All right.
Okay.
Keep commenting. If I don't get any more comments in the next or 85s or happy birthdays in the next 4 minutes, we're going to draw.
So a week from tomorrow, we're having a big birthday party with my sister and brother-in-law coming down from Alaska. My sister and brother-in-law coming over from California. We're having a big party for Dad.
Assuming I'm still here.
You will be.
For either way.
Long
Either way, we're
if
still
you die,
gonna have a
as long as
party.
I don't keep asking Vicky silly questions.
Well, even if you die, I'll lay you out on the table and we'll have a meal around you. Anyway,
Does the red cedar bleed very bad or at all?
red cedar, I haven't had any issues with red cedar bleeding. But if you overspray that black, I don't care what it is. If you overspray, it'll bleed.
Don't overspray.
Do not overspray.
JD Garrity says, Eric, how many coats of urethane for signs outdoors? I've been doing about 10 coats.
I don't normally do that many. It depends on the wood. Some woods will soak it up like a sponge. Generally 4, 5 coats. But it would depend on how you're putting them on. If I'm spraying them with the critter, normally 4 coats is enough.
Bull says, LOL made me spit my beer out. 85. Prop you up beside the jukebox.
Yeah.
Prop you up, yeah. Oh, the Alan Jackson song. Joseph. Fred
That's
says,
actually Joe Diffie, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's not Alan Jackson?
Joe Diffie.
Oh, wow.
Alan, I think Alan recorded it too.
No, Joe.
No, he's saying that. Yeah, all right. Well, Joe Dippy. Dave, you sure don't look 85. Carving must have been the reason.
Well, sometimes I don't feel 85, except in my knees, but they're getting better.
Yeah, Harley says, yeah, not 85, 84 tops. Alrighty.
Yeah, I just posted on Instagram that little interview that I did with Jim McAnally the other day. And it's been like 50 years since you taught him to carve signs, right?
Chop Davis says.
Yeah, it's been 50 years.
Yeah.
Chop Davis says the sawdust preserves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I taught,
Mike Gibbs.
Aunt B and Frank.
Yeah.
I taught them. It's been 45, 50 years.
Yeah.
Johnny Redding said, what episode did you do that different backgrounds that had big open areas and you zigzag it?
Go to the channel, search and type in diamond background. That's what I call diamond background, where they were, it was kind of a crisscross thing. I did that on the 3x3 sign for Tamar, and then I also did that on Peter Brown, on the Peter Brown sign. So you could type that in. If you look in the recent videos, it's probably only like 15 or 20, 30 videos back.
Frank Jenkins wants to know if we can adopt him. He said, y'all have loads of fun.
Come on out, Frank.
Well, and you get to do exactly what you want to do every day for over 50 years. Everything you do is fun. It's just, I just don't have a bad day. Some days are better than others, but I never have a bad one.
When I get to be your age, hope I can get around as much as you do, Dave. Is the secret the sawdust? Then if the secret is the sawdust, then I'm good to go. That was Bruce.
The secret is be happy. Just
Yeah.
be happy. Dad's been happy ever since I can remember. He's just always happy.
And being a little silly doesn't hurt.
Well, that's
Well,
part of
then
being
we're
happy.
doing good because we're a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
we're a lot of both.
Okay, wait a minute, guys. Stop. They're all planning to show up at our front door at the same time. No.
For the birthday party?
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my
here you
gosh.
go. That would be fun.
Oh man, that would be a kick.
That would be awesome. Love you guys. I feel like I got another family. That's Doug Palmer.
We ought to have
Thank
one
you,
of these
Doug.
live things at my on my birthday dinner, and
We might do
let
that.
everybody.
Oh, you know what?
We might just do that. We might just do that.
And I just ordered myself an iPad, so maybe we could do it with the iPad.
Okay.
We might-
I'm thinking about getting one of those too.
We'll do another
I'm gonna
one
learn
of
how to
these.
use a telephone in a year or two.
We'll do another one of these next Friday, but we may be doing one the day after on Saturday.
Saturday, that's when we
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring the barbecue. Well, if you bring the barbecue, you better bring the pig to barbecue too. All right, we're gonna pick a number. You ready?
I'm ready.
Between 1 and 75.
62.
All right. All right, time's up. Stop typing 85. 62. Hold on.
Told you we should have used the bucket
No,
with the
the
tickets.
bucket wouldn't have worked.
Yes, it
Stop
would
it.
have.
No.
It would have.
You guys tell them to leave me alone. All right, Dennis, hold on. I didn't realize there were this many. Stop.
Let's see what else.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Don't start quoting numbers right now. You'll screw her up.
27,
she's
33,
counting.
34, 35. 9, 1.
I assume the picture and the sound is well. We haven't
All right, ready?
Ready.
ready.
Oh, hold on. What the hell was that? Luther say S.
No
he's
kidding.
The one that
He's the one that sent the wormy maple.
Wow.
Luther, congratulations, buddy. That's awesome.
S. Where'd he go?
SEAY.
SEAY.
Yep.
Outstanding.
There you go.
Yeah, he's the one that sent me the wormy maple.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy this book. Luther.
Fantastic, Luther. I'll get that shipped off to you on Monday.
Diana says the picture and sound is perfect, and she's in Australia, so it must be good.
That's terrific. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, that's great.
All right, guys.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, guys, so if you have any questions that I didn't get to, that we didn't get to here, email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. Everybody have a great weekend, and Monday you'll see the first video on this process.
Harley Dave says, Luther, I think it's supposed to be $8.50 shipping on the book. No shipping charge to send the book. It's our gift.
No, it's all on us. So everybody have a great weekend. Monday's video, again, will be the first of 2 on this process, and then Wednesdays, I'll wrap it up.
I'm going to make a quick spiel.
Okay.
All right, we have 100, at one point we had 133 viewers.
Wow.
I would like to see at least 100 thumbs up. Can you guys give us thumbs up? Pop those thumbs up. Just hit that little thumb key. Keep going.
What is that? What does that
Thumbs
do?
up.
That they're likes. The thumbs up is
yeah,
likes.
yeah.
Wow.
All right, keep
Terrific.
going. You got 2 minutes. I'd like to see 100 on there. No, don't type thumbs up, bull. Click the thumbs up. Don, thumbs up. Come on, guys. Can't in the phone. Picture from Dave's birthday party, please. We'll send pictures. We may do a live.
Yeah, we might do a live. I think we will. I think we'll
Gary, push the thumbs up.
That'd be nice to have all the family around.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to see everybody.
Yeah?
Yeah, and do a little
Get
live
closer,
broadcast.
guys. Come
That'd be
on.
cool.
Thumbs up,
That'd be
thumbs up.
really cool. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll definitely do that.
On an Android. You need a new phone, Darren. I was the first one to hit the like button. Donald Spicer. Tennessee only 36. Oops, wrong one. Todd Scholes. Let's see. Eric doing a table dance. No, we don't want Eric to do a table dance.
As you guys probably know, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that forever.
Oh my gosh, I used to do that all the time.
God, I used to do
That's
that.
my table dance.
As you guys know, I will be emotionally detached when it comes to the football playoffs. this weekend because the Vikings are not there. So I don't have to get emotional. I can just enjoy football. So that's a great thing about being a Vikings fan.
All right, so it looks like Jacine says, I guess for those that cannot, for some reason, find the thumbs up on their phone, close the live chat, which we are going to do right now, actually. Once that thing is closed, give us a thumbs up. You can like it once we've closed it. So, say goodnight, boys.
Good
Good
night,
night.
boys.
Good night, everybody.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy
Have a
New
great
Year.
week.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.